Welcome back to Duckman Cycles and VW Garage. I'm your host, the Duckman. Haha! We're back today with my 1956 Beetle, also known as Eleanor. Check her out, she's right here. She's a chop top. As you remember, hurricane damage, rebuilt her the best I could what I had. Anyway, we are working on the engine. There it is, and I threw a little gas down it today and got it started. And it was running, kind of chunky. It was having trouble building up RPMs, and I discovered two of the cylinders weren't firing. And it was actually brought to my attention by Jason over there at JW Classic VW. He's got his own YouTube channel he just started up. He's also got, I believe, a 56 Beetle, and he's working on it right now. But he spotted that I had two of my distributor wires reversed. 2 and 4 were both flip-flopped. And what that was causing it to do is causing it to fire at the end of the exhaust stroke. And that's why it was popping out the exhaust. So all the unburnt gases that were compressed and then pushed back up because there was no proper exhaust, it was exhausting out actual unburnt gases, they would blow right out the exhaust pipe, and that's why it would bloop like it was doing. It was a real easy fix. I just swapped those two wires and I splashed a little gas in it, and sure enough, it fired right up. If you look down here at the cardboard, you can see there was a little bit of an oil leak on that side. That valve cover wasn't seated properly. When I put it on, it was misaligned. So that was a real easy fix. The one over here on this side, this one has just started to leak. It actually wasn't leaking after I shut it off. I walked away and I came back and there's oil underneath it. So there's definitely a leak of some sort there. The oil pressure has stayed up. It builds oil pressure pretty quickly. That's a good thing. But I know you guys don't want to hear all this. This is just a whole lot of this stuff. But I do need to do some things here. One of the big problems that I'm having right now, after I resolved the crossover balance tube here, this little guy which had a vacuum leak, I fixed that with a little bit of Teflon tape, tightened the bungs up in there in the manifold, no problem. But the carburetor on this side gushes. I think the float is stuck, so it pours fuel into itself after the fuel pump is left on for, no more than about 5 seconds. And over on this side, the accelerator pump leaks on the outside, so there's probably a hole in the diaphragm. It actually gushes right through the pump and seems to come out the other side of it. So these carburetors are going to need a proper rebuild. The good thing is they're clean, they just need some new seals. So I'm going to have to order up some stuff for this. I can fire it up though, and I know that's what you guys really, really want to watch. So, first thing I want you to do is I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you pluck that dingle belly next to the subscribe button. That way you get updates every time I upload a new video. And as always, check me out over on Duckman Cycles VW Garage. We've got a group page where we talk about tech stuff, not just my stuff, but anybody else's stuff. If you've got a YouTube channel, you probably want to share it over there with some of our members because, hey, we're all friends over here, right? So please join us over there. And if you'd like to email me if you have some type of questions, or hey, if you want to be included in the Q&A and you don't want to post it up someplace publicly, you can always send me an email, which is duckmancycles@duckshit.net. Let's go ahead and roll that intro. We'll be back in just a minute, and we'll go ahead and show this thing starting up. I haven't changed out those battery cables yet, so I just have some jumper stuff on there. I just wanted to fire it up before I actually went shopping to go grab a bunch of other stuff. But that's one of those things that I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually a day off, so I'm going to do what I can to pick up some new battery cables. I'm going to see if anybody around town has a Weber rebuild kit. Probably not. I'm probably going to have to order it. I think I can have it here by maybe Monday. I don't think that'll be too big of a problem. You know what? No, it's probably too late in the day to order it and have it Monday. They'll probably be here Wednesday. We're going to see what we can do with that. But you guys have been waiting for me to fire this thing up so you can actually see it. I do know it's going to have some trouble starting up, so please don't criticize. You're going to notice right away that these carburetors are not in sync as soon as I hit that throttle linkage that's on here, which is total crap also. I think there's a good possibility I just may not be using these carburetors because I think this is going to be a rather serious investment to put these back together. I might wind up putting my dual single Dellorto 36 on here. According to the simulated dyno charts I'm looking at, it actually gives maybe an extra horsepower, so it might actually be a better idea to go that route instead. By the way, I'm going to need some linkage for this, or an air cleaner, assembly for that. I definitely need stuff. There's definitely stuff needed here in order to finish this task. But, let's stop doing this stuff. What you really want to see is you want to see this thing start, so let's go ahead and fire it up. It's going to be rough, I warn you, so please don't give me a thumbs down for it, but it's still going to need some tuning. Alright, here we go. Let's set you up. Let's go ahead and prime the fuel system. I've got an electric fuel pump over here, and I got that hooked up currently. So all I have to do is touch this to the positive, and then I just look and see when it starts dripping. That's when I know it's full. And stop. Now that side over there, which would be the left-hand side, is currently leaking out the accelerator pump, which is not good. Fire hazard. So we're not going to run it for long. And I got to do this kind of quickly, otherwise it's going to all drain out of the bowl. Alright, let's get the ignition hooked up here. Contact. Alright, and let's go ahead and fire it up. So yeah, I told you it was rough. No doubt about it being rough at all, but it's performing just like it does when the carburetors are out of sync on the fastback. It'll backfire, hiccup, and do all kinds of silly shit. But this carburetor runs dry really quickly because it all pours out on the side of the accelerator pump. That's one of the reasons why there's such a big puddle over here and why the side of the engine's all wet. Because that's fuel. Very big no-no. Yes, my fire extinguisher is over here, and yes, it is handy. I think that about summarizes what's going on here. So this engine's going to be put away for a little while I sort out carburetor stuff and see what's going to be the best solution. Whether I put on that dual single Dellorto, or if I stick with these Webers. I also have a dual single Weber carburetor, which, I don't know, may or may not be in good shape. I'm going to have to give it a good look over and see if that's in any good. I've got the intake manifolds and everything to hook all that up, so it shouldn't be a problem to make that work. I don't know, I got things to kick around. I got ideas here, and there's things to play with. But otherwise, the long block seems to be doing what it's supposed to do. It's certainly firing on all cylinders once it gets gas appropriately. And, you know, then the fuel delivery issue, I don't think I have much of a problem at all. You can even see that linkage is falling apart. There's a bungee cord wrapped around it right now to hold it together. That linkage is crap. Absolute crap, and it's going to be replaced. If I do keep these carburetors, I will be changing that linkage out. Well, we'll see. I think that's enough for now. I think we're going to call this the end of the video. So thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow on Saturday with a midday Q&A. And some type of technical video later on in the day. I probably won't be working on engine-related stuff unless I manage to come up with some carburetor solutions. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't feel like shutting this down yet. I don't feel discouraged. I really don't. I feel really good about all this. I just need to find a good combination that works with the stuff that I have here, or I have to spend more money. You know the drill. And I'm probably going to be spending money no matter which way I go. And I'm not even trying to be cheap. That's the funny part. I don't mind spending the money on this stuff because I want it to be right. But anyway, once we get this thing running right, we're going to tear it all down, repaint it, and put it all back together. I think we should be good after that. Alright, signing off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to likey. Don't forget to subscribe. Pluck that dingle belly next to the subscribe button. That way you get updates every time I upload a video. Duckman Cycles VW Garage up on the Facebook group page. And I'm told that I do this faster and faster and faster every time that I either end my video or finish my introduction. And don't forget, if you'd like to email me, duckmancycles@duckshit.net. Thanks for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. This is awesome. I don't even have my teeth in. How can I be Delmo without my teeth? Yep. Almost. Every time I do it though, I get more.
Fuck it. We'll go now.